Today, it's a very important date for me as ambassador, because for a couple of years, we did our best to open this flight. And today, we commemorate one of the most important landmarks in the history of Belarus-Indian relations, the launch of direct flight between our capitals, Minsk and Delhi. And it's my great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all of you on this auspicious occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to know that over more than 30 years, the Belarus-Indian relations have been consistently becoming friendly, constructive, and confidential. Belarus considers India as an important partner. The development of comprehensive cooperation with India is one of the main priorities of foreign policy of Belarus. In the current academic year, about 1,000 Indian students studied in Belarus, mostly in medical specialties. And direct flight between Minsk and New Delhi, operated by Belavia Airlines, will become an air bridge connecting two friendly nations. It will further intensify the existing contacts, as well as will allow us to develop new areas in tourist exchange, and especially outbound tourism from Belarus to India. I would like to avail this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to cooperation and facilitation of the government of India in the matter of launch of this flight. And Minister of External Affairs also did a huge job in this direction. And thanks to Minister of External Affairs, this flight now exists. And the last but not least, I would like to congratulate our Indian friends on the occasion of 76th anniversary of Independence Day of the Republic of India, which we will celebrate in a couple of days, 15th of August. I wish peace and prosperity to India and its people, further growth and development to Belarus-India relations.
We all know globalization succeeded because means of transport improved. And if barriers continue, then obviously the transport itself will impede and connectivity between people will impede. The moment you give means of transport and make them available to common people, there will be greater connectivity between Minsk and Delhi, which is a big deal in the sense the kind of difficult situations regions are in across the globe, to extend the warmth and unconditional affection for each other are not easy things. And at a time with the Belarusian cold and the warm sands of our beaches are welcoming the tourists both ways, because escaping the cold weather, Belarusians wish to escape to the warm sands of the beaches in India, and Indians trying to escape the heat are wanting to go to Belarus. So I'm sure this flight will bring business to both sides and increase trade and commerce, business connectivity. And we have about 1,000 plus students in Belarus who think that's their place of not just study, but their home for the time being till they complete their studies. And they are treated very well by the Belarusians. And one interesting snippet which I got to learn, and that was in ITES itself, we have a Minsk square in Bangalore. And not far away from the Bangalore square in Minsk is our embassy. So this is how deep the connections are. So
Belarusian Airlines, it's a national carrier. It's a member of International Air Transport Organization since 1996. We were established in 1996. Now we have in our fleet Boeings and Embraers. We are flying mostly to European destinations, but now we are increasing our presence in Asia, in Middle East. Today we are flying to several countries, several destinations. Like Russia, we have about 10 destinations. We have flights to Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. It's a former Soviet Union countries. Azerbaijan, Armenia. In this region, we have flights to Turkey, regular and charter operations. We have flights to Emirates, Sharjah, and Dubai, and from October we will start operations, regular operations to Abu Dhabi. We have charter flights to Doha, Qatar, and now we are here. We are in Delhi, and we start today our flights, and from one frequency, from 20th of September, it will be another frequency. And I hope if we will have good results, we will increase our frequencies according to the traffic. First of all, I hope we will see on our flights not only businessmen, diplomats. I hope we will see students, lots of students, Indian students in Minsk. And I hope we will see tourists. Now on the first flight there were several Belarusian tourist agencies, and they have meeting securities, and I hope we will see increase of tourists on between Belarus and India. Thank you.
I would say today's historical day, because we had first flight in history between Republic of Belarus and India. We are very proud that this flight was completed by our airline, and we are excited to be here. So we have very formal we have very warm meeting here in India, and we are excited how friendly and warm Indian people. We operated flight on modern 737-8 aircraft. On first flight we had more than 100 passengers in each direction, and I think it's a very good result, especially taking into account we start sales about 1 month ago. We are looking in the future that this flight will be successful. From the beginning, there will be only one weekly flight, and from 20th of September, we will start second frequency. We do hope that this flight will create connectivity, will improve connectivity between our countries, and the amount will be growing together with relationships between our people, business, culture, and so on. We expect that by the end of this year we will have a full load factor for both for 2 weekly frequency, and we will be able to add third frequency early next year.
You are watching Travel World Online.